Hello and welcome to your twin flame reading. Thank you all so very much for joining me. Let's get right into your reading. Let's see what, should we start off with channeled messages? Do you guys like that? Let's do that. Let's get some channeled messages from your twin flame. What does your twin flame want you to know? Can we please receive guidance on what they want you to know? And just please be advised that I will never contact you asking to do a reading for you. Please be aware there are a lot of imposter accounts that may follow you, that may initiate contact. Please know that that's not me. On my Instagram, I have 35,000 followers. So any imposter accounts only have like 3 or surprisingly 3 to 5,000, which I don't even know how that happens. And yeah, so my YouTube, I have maybe under 3,000 subscribers, which by the way, thank you guys all for subscribing and following. I love you all, but please be safe and know that if you would like a reading, I will wait for you to initiate contact with me. So if this reading does resonate, it means that, you know, the universe is wanting to give you these messages. So please do book your personal twin flame reading with me. I do have availability. I believe usually my readings are, I'm booked out like, I want to say between 3 to 7 days is a turnaround time. But I do have upcoming availability. So please do message me. So let's see what the channeled messages are for you. And please do stay tuned for the entire reading because I will announce the winner of the free 1-card reading, which I will provide at the end of this reading. Okay. So your twin flame this is what your twin flame is saying. I'm having dreams about you. I'm always being reminded of you. I'm always being reminded of my feelings for you. And it's really strange how, even though we may not talk a lot or have any communication, I feel closer to you than ever. And I wonder a lot if you still have feelings for me, because then I would know that I'm not just making all of this up. So it's like a yes or no question. Do you still love me? And it's funny because I know that you don't want to tell me, because it's the same for me. It's hard for me to tell you that I love you. It's hard for me to really be vulnerable and open up, because after everything that you and I have gone through together, you could literally just break my heart again by rejecting me, by not feeling the same way. I would be devastated. So I really feel like both of us are not making any effort to really be vulnerable. And I get it because of our situations. I understand, because of what happened to us, because of what I did, because of what you did. I get it. But I feel like my situation has really pushed the limit to make me realize how I feel about you. Because I may have run away from the connection, I may still be running away from the connection, but where I am right now is really showing me that no matter how much time goes by, like, I still have feelings for you. And no matter how much time goes by, I always think that it's going to get easier to kind of step away from our connection, but it doesn't. If anything, it gets harder. And so the universe is constantly giving me messages, like I'll hear our song, or I'll hear your name, or I'll hear someone that sounds like you, or looks like you, or dresses like you, and it drives me crazy. The universe won't leave me alone. And what I want is to just be happy. And it seemed like when we were really, well, especially at the beginning, we were happy, and then things got complicated and we both started getting triggered. And a lot of the times it was because I didn't think I was good enough for true love or for twin flame love. And I was being triggered, and you were being triggered. But I want you to be happy too. And sometimes when I look at you in your life and I see that you're okay, it makes me step back, because if you're happy, maybe I should leave you alone. But I can't. My heart can't. So I want to just say everything that's happened for me was like a test, like temptation. Testing me to see if I would still feel the same about you. And I always do. No matter what I do, where I go, or who I'm with, I still feel the same for you. But it's just my fears that are being triggered, like maybe I'm gonna lose my freedom, or I'm gonna feel powerless in this connection because I've never felt it before. So by stepping away, running away, being in another connection, it helps me like ground myself and not feel like I'm being swept up in this wave of love that you and I feel for each other. Because what happens in these waves is that they come crashing down. And that's what happened to you and I several times. We come crashing down, and it's like we come back to earth, and then we got to face reality. So even though I wonder whether or not you feel the same, like I wonder because that's like in my head. But when I drop into my heart, I know that you still love me. I don't even know how I know. Because most of the times it seems like you're mad at me, or it seems like I'm mad at you. So I think, yeah, no, this is definitely over. But it's not. It's been so long, and we still feel the same for each other. And that's craziness. No one understands that. No one around me can get what you and I have. But I do want to see you happy. I do want you to have everything that you want, and I want to. So maybe this time apart is about us having everything we want so that we can feel worthy of love. Because these messages about you won't stop. I'll hear your voice. I'll see you in a dream. I'll just feel so close to you. It makes no sense. But it always comes down to the question, should we be together? Yes or no? Do I want us to be together? Yes. Do I know if you want us to be together? No. I don't know. But I feel that you do, and that just makes no sense to me. How would I know that? How would I know that you still have feelings for me, that you still want to be with me? There's no way of me knowing that, but somehow I do. Because the universe keeps telling me this. And a lot of people around us, around you, around me, will tell us otherwise. Tell us, oh no, that they weren't the one for you. It's toxic. And sometimes we believe what these people say because they care about us. But only you and I know what we have in our heart. So it shouldn't matter what anyone else says when it comes to our connection. And so I may run away and hide out in another connection and say, you know, it's just that I'm working, well, not, I need like a win. I need something, right? So if I'm hiding out in a situation or an excuse not to be with you, it's not because I don't love you. It's because I love you that I do weird stuff. It's because I love you that I don't reach out. It's because I want you to be happy that I'm trying to leave you alone. But if you're happy, then I'm happy. But I would love for us to be happy together. So when that time comes, I hope you're going to say yes. And I hope that the timing works out for us. That you're going to be ready, I'm going to be ready, and then we can put all of this craziness behind us because I know we're meant to be together. And I'm sorry that I'm not able to tell you this in person. The universe put us in separate corners for a reason, and we just have to figure out what that is. So you have my love, you have my support, even if it doesn't feel like it or look like it. How I feel about you being my twin flame will never ever change. And it's pride, it's my stubbornness. It's our stubbornness and pride that keep us separate. Because maybe the universe has been telling us that there are other things we need to do so that we can come into union. But please know that all I want for you is to be happy. And if and when we communicate and it doesn't seem like that, it's because I'm triggered, I'm jealous, I'm insecure that you're moving on. But we won't say those words. But we need to, because that's the truth. And so I don't say anything because it's hard for me to say the truth to your face. It's like, because I'm afraid if I tell you how I really feel about you, you just might slam the door in my face. You might slap me in the face. You might throw a drink in my face. I don't know. I don't know what to expect, because to stand in front of you and all of a sudden tell you that I love you, I don't know how you're going to react. But just please know that I love you, and I'm hoping and praying that we can be together when you're ready, when I'm ready, when the world is ready for us. And hopefully that is soon. The end. That was crazy. It's like I stepped into a role. I should have been an actor. Well, some of you know that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be an actress. I'm so dramatic. It's so easy for me to be dramatic. It's what happens when I get on camera. Okay, so that was a pretty cool, positive, channeled message for you. Let's continue on and see. Let's see the energy surrounding you and your connection. Energy surrounding you and your connection. We want to know. Hopefully Jade can give a clear message this week, because last week was, I still couldn't get over that message. So if you missed last week's, please tune in, because that was a shocker for me. What are the energies surrounding you regarding your connection? Thank you. Take that one. Yeah, I'll take one more. This could be a long reading, a lengthy reading, so settle in, get some popcorn, get your favorite beverage, and let's see what's going on. Strength card. Oh my goodness. I love this deck because the images are just so graphic, like they're just so, you know. So let's see what we're seeing here. Yeah, Six of Cups. I want to say this is Ace of Cups. You may deny it, but you want to be together with your twin flame. Like, look at you. This is more like maybe your inner child. This is you wanting love. This is, I want to say there's still an energy of runner and chaser. Sometimes it could take a while before that ends. It's so unfair. You know, the minute one of you stops running, you become the chaser, and vice versa. The minute you stop chasing, you become the runner. Like, why? But you see this dynamic here. But the universe is always intervening, and I really feel that strongly. The universe needs twin flames to be together, even if it may not be the way you hoped it would be, like the traditional, typical, you move in together, or you date, you move in together, you maybe get married if that's your shtick, have a family maybe if children are, you know, children or pets. So like that's like traditional, right? But in this day and age, traditional is like out the door. Like we don't have traditional anymore. And for those of us who are old school, like me, you think that that's how things are supposed to work out. But what I'm getting is that the twin flames are having connections in non-traditional ways. So you're together, but you're just not together in the traditional sense that makes sense in the 3D world. You're together. The universe is giving you this support, space, and time to be together, but maybe non-traditionally. So a lot of telepathy going on, a lot of like just going within to trust the connection, to connect with our twin flame. Because I want to say the reason why twin flames are in separation is because that is the whole vibration of 3D. 3D is about separation from source. We are born into a reality of separation, separateness. And so everything that we are is a reflection of that separation from our true source. So you're coming back to remember that nothing could ever separate you from source and from your twin flame. It's like a spiritual awakening for you to remember that it's not like the 3D. We're not like our bodies. We're not the way we look. We're not as tangible as we think we are. We appear to be, but we are spirit, we are souls, we are energy. So to connect with your twin flame in a whole other way that maybe right now is non-traditional. So communicating through telepathy, through writing letters, through music, songs, lyrics, poetry, posts on social media, like that's how you guys are connecting. That's how twin flames are connecting. It sounds ridiculous, but it's a sign of the times. It's non-traditional. We're moving into a higher vibration where old structures and systems are no longer like we can't operate from those systems anymore. So the universe is being super generous at like connecting you with your twin flame. So everything that you watch will remind you of your twin flame. Everything that is in your view is connecting you to your twin flame because it's this new non-traditional way at the initial stages of before physical union. And if twin flames are in separation, most likely one of you, if not both of you, are choosing to be separate. And I'm just seeing these two little butterflies like just flying together, like it's a sign. Can't keep up. Okay, let me go back. What was I saying? One of you or both of you are bestie's hair. It's all over my face. One of you or both of you are choosing separation. And I want to say, whoever is the divine masculine might be initiating. You as whoever's the divine feminine also may be initiating, like pushing the divine masculine to step into his power, as the divine masculine is stepping away to create a container for you to step back into your power. So it's like step away so that you can feel all your stuff that you haven't been wanting to feel since childhood, since your past lives together, of hurt, pain, abandonment, rejection, betrayal, all of that. Your twin flame is stepping aside, creating this container so you have no choice but to feel it. And you're like, but I don't want to feel it. I know. None of us do. But we're all into this together, so we got this, okay? So your twin flame is stepping aside, creating a container. That's the support of a divine masculine, creating space, support, system, organization to get the divine feminine to align with true source and her true power. Because once the divine feminine is in alignment, she is then pure source, pure energy, full of life, creation, abundance, prosperity. And what happens is that she overflows and provides for all, provides for her twin flame, provides space for the divine masculine to receive everything that the divine feminine is creating. So the divine feminine can create abundance prosperity, wellness. Or if the divine feminine is still in her wounds, she's creating chaos and destruction until everything can come back into balance. So that's what's going on. Sorry I had to go really deep, but that's the message. And now I'm sweating. Whew. Okay. So, and I want to say your inner child is opening up to you, which is great. Maybe you're having more fun. Maybe you're playing. Maybe you're injecting more color into your life, whether that be metaphorically or, you're just trying to make yourselves happy, and that when you're happy, your inner child is happy, whether you're male, female, or otherwise. And just to keep in mind, my readings, even though I may say divine masculine, divine feminine, it doesn't matter what energy you embody or what physically, like it pertains to all. So everyone is included. Everyone is included in these readings, regardless of your preference or of just who you are. Your inner child is opening up, because I'm seeing like your inner child is opening up to having your twin flame, like a best friend, playmate type thing. I do see this as your inner child supporting your connection, which is amazing, because in order for that to happen, the inner child has to feel safe, has to feel secure, has to feel like you care about them. So whatever's happening in your life is to help you heal. And when you heal, obviously you feel better, you feel great. So that means your inner child feels great. So your inner child can then be open and secure and feel safe with you. I see you with the Strength card, taming the lion. So you're taming the beast within. And in other words, you're knowing how to handle your shadow side or your suppressed emotions, or like any resentment, any anger. Like you're more at peace when it comes to the connection. You're not in attack mode. Some days you want to be. Some days you just want to charge at your twin flame and be like, what are you doing? But you're more chill now. The energies are like forcing us to be chill. There's so much like going on. I think it's a new moon, but the solar flares are like crazy right now. So you may be feeling a lot of physical symptoms, which is very natural. But emotionally, it can bring up a lot of chaotic emotions, but the universe is helping us to stabilize physically, emotionally, energetically, all that stuff. So tons of support, really, for what you're going through, which is good because we need it. We need it. We need the support. We need all the help we can get. Like, please, help us. We're always being helped. And I'm really guided to say that what you're going through and what your twin flame is going through is in support, direct support to union. And you'll be like, no, that doesn't make sense. But for example, if one of you is in another connection, if there's no communication, that is to help you. That is in support of you. That is for your win. And you're like, but it doesn't feel like it. I know. And that's when you know it's working, when it doesn't feel like it. That's when it's working. When it feels like there's no possible way of union, that's when it's happening. Yeah. And it's just like anything that you really wanted, that you set your heart on, that it was a goal that you achieved. There were many days where you wanted to give up. There were many days when you were like, forget this. You know, we say that all the time with our twin flame connection, with our twin flame. We want to give up on them because they drive us crazy. Sometimes we're not meant to understand what is happening on their end. We're just meant to feel it. And if it feels horrible, there's the lesson there that we're needing to work on still. So where you are is you can't deny that you still want this connection. You can try every day to deny it. You can try by turning your back on the connection. You can try denying it by being with someone else or dating or being interested in someone else. You can like be busy, but you can't deny it. The universe is like, the universe won't stop. I'm getting like, the more the universe is like pushing twin flames together, like, come on, the more twin flames are like, oh, I don't deserve true love. I'm not worthy. I lived my whole life not feeling good enough. Please don't put me in union. That's what we're doing. And the universe is like, nope, you're coming to union. And we're like, stop, I'm scared. What if they break my heart? So dramatic. Well, I am here for your entertainment, so hopefully you're entertained. But there's so much love here for your twin flame. Like, energetically, this is your twin flame and this is you, even though you think it's the other way around. You're the one putting the brakes. I think I'm looking at a skunk. They come to the backyard sometimes. They're so cute. They're just this little and they just waddle. No, I don't think they make that sound. But they're just like waddling, looking all scary and intimidating, but they're just gentle creatures. I digress. So their energy is coming after you. And in a sense, as you deny your connection, you're becoming the runner. So that's where you're at. So much love though. Look at the cups. This is about, you know, the heart wants what the heart wants. But it's good. Your emotions are settling, which will open you up more to union. So that's good. Okay. It's amazing. Where's your twin flame at? Where is your twin flame at? Did you just see that turn over? Holy cow. Like how can you deny this? You know you feel it. You just don't want to admit it. Because in the 3D reality, it makes like 0 sense. But they want union. 4 of Wands. You both want it. You just won't admit it. You guys want it. You're being stubborn. That's okay. I know what stubborn is. I'm in Aries. It's my nature. So twin flame, if you're watching, please try harder because I'm stubborn. Just kidding. My twin flame doesn't watch these videos. Or does he? In case you're watching, then I love you. Okay, so this is what they want. They want union. Maybe even in the traditional sense, like marriage, wedding. Because, like, see, one of you's holding that marriage certificate. Where's your twin flame at? Where's your twin flame at? Okay, and we'll take one more. I don't even know what that is. These cards aren't labeled, so I'm just like reading the energy as best I can. See here, this is Two of Cups, definitely, because there's two cups. Like these cards, I'm telling you, the energies are just union. Two of Cups. This is like, they want you back. They're not letting you go. They're not letting you go. They can be in whatever situation, circumstance. They're not letting you go. If anything, they're holding on tighter. That's why you can't let go, because you feel them not letting go and they feel you not letting go. What's this card here? I should label these. So I want to say, your twin flame is where they're at, seemingly, you know, outside of your connection of what you want. And it's because they want to explore. And I don't want you to take that in a negative sense, like explore, like not negatively, explore for the purpose of their own soul's growth and evolution. So if it entails someone else or several someone else's, it's so that they can explore and learn and grow who they are, and perhaps train on how to be with you in the end. But explore because, and this is something we humans do because I think we're conditioned to do it, is compare. Like, say on their end, they don't know what a twin flame is. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But, you know, okay, let's test this theory of twin flames. So they will embark in other people, other connections, and you may do the same because, like, on a deep level, you want to test it. Like, okay, if we're twin flames, let's see what happens when I'm with someone else. And what happens? Both of you still love each other. You end up hurting each other. You end up hating each other sometimes. You end up feeling the worst. Like everyone's toxicity comes up in the breakup or during, you know, when it's time to separate. And what happens is that despite that and during all that, you still have feelings for each other. You still love each other, even though people will say, oh, it's toxic, let it go. You're meant for someone who will always be there for you. Yeah, but what do you do with the love that you still feel even when they're not there? You know, like, is it fair to the new person that you're with that you're still in love with your twin flame and yet you're with someone new exploring? Hey, there's no judgment, but I'm just saying, it's not fair to somebody. It's like, you know, the third party, like, you know, well, they could be running from their twin flame too. Whatever the case is like, but we do that. People go into new connections having unresolved feelings and in love and waiting for someone, but they'll go ahead and marry someone else. That's our humanness. That's what we do. So they're out exploring, and maybe you are too, but the reason why they're in the situation that you don't understand is to explore, so they can finally get it in their heads that true love is true love, and that true love never dies. Twin flame love never dies. The connection cannot end. They still love you, the end. Like, they have to get that, and you have to get that too. So what's happening in your situation is so that you can both come to the realization that you cannot deny this twin flame love. People may say, oh, you know, I found a soulmate and I'm happy. That's great. But for other twin flames, you know, some twin flames have really stubborn, loyal hearts that can only be devoted to their twin. In my experience, when you stay devoted to your twin, the connection is easier. When you convince yourself that, or when you deny the twin flame connection, that's the harder it is for both parties. So what you're experiencing is both of you in denial. Once you accept it, and accept it unconditionally, then it gets easier. It feels better. You can actually breathe. So they're out exploring, seeing like, no, it's always you. It's always you. It's always you. And even when it's you, they don't think it's you. So exhausting. Okay, so that's where they're at, but they want this union. They haven't let you go. Like they're not doing anything to get with you, even though the universe is like squeezing you guys together. They're staying in a situation because it feels safe. It feels safe. If they were to take a leap of faith into the unknown and to be with you, it'd be like so scary. So they're still on board with you, like wanting this connection. And you know this, that you know that despite them looking happy on social media or them pretending like everything's fine, you know that behind closed doors, it's not. You know that if your twin flame is in another connection, there's nothing there. You know that if you're in another connection, nothing's there. You know that if you're in a situation that you've created to not move towards your twin flame, you know why you're doing it, because you're afraid. You're afraid of the changes that are going to happen. I feel bestie under. I feel his fur on my legs. You created this situation because you're afraid of the changes that need to be made to come into union. That's okay. We all feel that. We're all in this together. That's the thing. I see it across the board with all the hundreds, if not thousands of, you know, clients I read for. It's always the same thing. It's because we're actually scared of love. We've never had such an intense love that it's like foreign. It's like, this can't be right. If we were conditioned from a very young age to like, okay, we're gonna groom you and, you know, educate you on how to be in long-lasting harmonious union with your twin flame, things would be different. But no, we're bombarded by fear and feelings of insecurity and not being good enough and not feeling worthy and having experience that takes us out of love. So they're exploring because they need to get it in their hearts and minds that true love is all there is union within, aligned with who they truly are, and that helps them align with you. So that's what you guys are both doing. I feel like even though you may be in denial, and it seems like they're the ones that are unavailable, they're the ones that are here for it. Like they're here for union, and you're like, no, they're not. And I'm hearing that they are, but you're not. Like my job's not to convince you. I'm just the messenger. I'm just here to relay the messages. So please don't shoot me. Okay. Where they're at. Let's see how your inner child is doing. Oh no, well actually we did get a glimpse, but let's see what's blocking. Because you're like, I'm not blocking the connection, they are. Okay, this is specifically for you. What are you blocking that you don't know that you're even doing? Okay, sorry, I love you, but this is for me too. These readings are not just for you. Like when I go back later on and I watch it, I'm like, oh my God, I just did a reading for myself. That's how, like, this is not just you, this is like collectively everyone. And not everything may resonate, but I'm trying to just get the gist of the energies. Yeah, what's going, like, what are the blocks that you're not aware of? I don't know what these cards are. I want to say this is Pentacles. I don't know. Let me just read the energy because I want to say this is Knight of Wands. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so what is blocking you, what you're doing that you don't know, is denying yourself of passion, you know, love, pleasure. You're denying yourself that because, you know, we're saying like, who am I to be fully self-actualized, fully self-expressed, have everything I want, and have all the passion and pleasure that I could ever want. You're like, who am I to have all that? When look at everyone else, they're moaning and complaining about their lives. You're like, who am I to have the love of my life? So you're denying yourself of possibility. You're denying yourself of the pleasure of having your twin flame adore you, love you, shower you. Like even when they do, you're like, no, I don't deserve it. No, I have a headache or something like that. You know, like you're denying yourself of this pleasure. You're denying yourself of passion. And I feel like we all do that because we're conditioned, programmed to just, you know, work and have families, like work for others. We're not taught to open ourselves up into pleasure and passion. So there's a part of you that's cut off from that. And so when you feel this passion, you're like, this when you feel the passion with your twin flame, you're like, this can't be real. This is only what they have in romance novels and movies. Like, this is not real life. No. So who am I to think it's happening to me? But of course it's happening to you. People wouldn't write those romance novels or produce those romance movies if they didn't experience it, if it wasn't possible. They create these stories out of inspiration, out of what they actually feel. So you're blocking your channel of receiving. So you just have to get in your head that you deserve it. You deserve it all, baby. You deserve it all. Like all the pleasure in the world, all the adoration, all the love. And yet we say, no, that's too much. That's why we live in a world of scarcity and lack, because we're not taught to believe in abundance. You can have an abundance of pleasure, an abundance of passion, but we don't know how. We don't know how. You know? That's why there has to be more like sex experts out there to help with the passion. And because sometimes, like, so the universe wants to pour into us passion, pleasure, but if our vehicle is not open enough to receive that, then we're not going to receive it. But if we open the channel, then all of this can come rushing in, all the energy, passion, pleasure, love. And it starts with self-love. So as you self-love, you open your container. So that's what you're blocking. You're blocking pleasure. And I mean, it just boils down to you're blocking love. But like, start with passion, because passion you can have not only in a connection, but you can have it for something that you love doing other than like physical intimacy, sex aspect. You can derive pleasure and passion from a hobby, from creating things, creating something, creating art, beauty in the world. So the universe is like, okay, well, maybe we'll start you off with that first. So maybe that's what you have to do. Maybe that's why you're in separation. You haven't found what lights you on fire, because it has to be something other than your twin flame. Because if only your twin flame lights your fire, it's codependency. How do we light that fire within without having to depend on someone to light that spark? And I'm seeing if this is Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, this is lack of self-love. Because when we love ourselves so much, boom, like your twin flame is there, giving you that love, mirroring that same thing, because you're pouring into your own cup. So right now, what's blocking you both is this time and space and need to be selfish with yourselves. Not so much to pour love into one another, but to pour love into yourself, because you're not doing that yet. Because look at your faces. You're sad. So you're looking to your twin flame so that they can pour their love into you. That's why you're in separation, because it doesn't work like that. You have to pour love into your own cup first. Then it becomes like a magnet. Then your twin flame is just gonna mirror the same thing, even though they're not even trying. You're just gonna feel it, because it's a mirror to the self-love that you're giving yourself. So yeah, you think it's them, you think it's their situation, but it's you too. And I say this with love, because we're all going through this. Okay? We got this. It may take who knows how long, but we will get there. We're getting there. Every day we're getting there because the universe is like, get together, stop being stubborn. Okay, what's next? Where there at guidance for you. I mean, this whole reading is guidance, but we could use more. Guidance for your specific situation. Guidance for your specific situation. Guidance for you from the universe. And I think now's a good time to announce the winner because all your names are still entered in here. And for those, I think only one additional person. So if you want to be entered, you have to comment that you want to be entered. So if you didn't say that you wanted to be entered in the comments, I didn't. But if you already entered, your name is still here. So let me just pull these guidance cards. So we do have 2, and I'm going to pull the winner. Imagine if it was someone who already won. Jordan S. It says Jordan S, and then I think this is your last name that starts with an M. I don't think you won before, but Jordan S, congratulations. You're getting a 1-card reading at the end of this reading. So in this video. So no, I'm gonna leave it out so I remember in case I forget. Okay, so guidance for you in your situation. I want to say this is 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. No, wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh, 10 of Pentacles. One of my favorite cards. So the guidance for you is follow the rainbow. That's Skittles commercial. Dating myself. Okay, so, but yeah, follow the rainbow. Like, follow your heart. Follow what makes you happy. I really see that this is like stay in a high vibration, because when you're in a high vibration, you attract not only money, but everything that you want. So because you may still have resistance to union and true love and feeling worthy, maybe you're open to receiving abundance at work, within your job, career, your business. Maybe you're going to receive. So the guidance is stay in a high vibration. Do whatever you can to stay happy. And that could be challenging sometimes, I know, because I'm right with you. So do whatever you can. Go for a walk. De-stress, decompress, go for a massage, watch something funny, laugh, smile. If all you can do is just sit there and just put a smile on your face, it changes like your whole physiology? No. Your whole changes like the cells. It affects your cells. So like your body thinks you're happy. Like, look at me. Don't I look so happy? So you trick your body into thinking you're happy. So the universe is saying stay in a high vibration, because if you're not attracting union yet, if you're not attracting your twin flame yet, the universe is giving you other gifts, other things to receive, to bring you fulfillment, to give you wins. Because that's what I'm getting with the 10 of Pentacles, is like, it's good fortune, it's abundance, it's more money. Money can't buy happiness, but it can sure make things a lot more fun. So take time for yourself. And know that whatever it is you're being guided to work on, that say if you're just drawn to start a new hobby or expand your business or take a new course or update your resume, whatever it is, it's for union. Because the universe is, I don't want to say the word developing. What's the word? The universe is shaping you to help you be open to union. So if the universe is helping you with these other wins, it's to help you both have ultimate union, which if ultimate union in your mind is a win, like the big win, then yes, the universe is creating these opportunities for little wins so that you can have your big win and bigger win. So you're both, whatever you're both working on, just love it. Be in that, be in the now. Be in appreciation that you get to expand your business, or that you do get to develop your career, or think of a side hustle, or create things, or use your creativity or your skills. Whatever you are that you're working on, that you're honing your skills and talents, is to bring you to union. So that's the guidance for you. It's like you may be drawn to working on things and it may seem like you and your twin flame are like in different worlds, but you're not. You're both working to come into union. So that's the guidance for you. I love it. Okay, so let's see what is coming up for you and your twin flame. Again, if this reading is resonating, feel free to book your personal reading, because I would love to do it for you. I meet so many amazing souls like yourselves who have become like friends. So this community, you guys are amazing. I love you all. Is this Queen of Swords? Is this the Lovers? Okay, what I got right away is this third party energy is not having any power over your connection. So it could be like the ending of third party situations, but not to worry. Whenever we hear like, and I don't mean to say this to trigger, but it's a reality. Divorce, the divorce rate is crazy. In saying that, divorce doesn't have to be nasty. When we are in alignment, we can practice conscious uncoupling. And even if that starts with you, somehow, if your twin flame needs to do that, you need to be supportive. The last thing we need is to create animosity as twin flames come into union. So what is coming up for you is some harsh truths is what I'm getting with the Queen of Swords, but nothing that you can't handle. It's nothing that you don't already know, but maybe it's just like, okay, it's time you have to face the harsh truth. But know that you are protected. Know that you're protected. That whatever you choose is for the highest good of everyone concerned. Because with the Strength card, you got this. You're ready. You're ready for this change that will help bring you and your twin flame into union. So if it's not you that's going through this uncoupling, give your twin flame love and support, but also like some distance, because the last thing they need is to have to deal with you and their partner, their karmic partner. Give them the space, trust them that they're gonna know how to deal with it. Just like step back, give them your love and support as they uncouple. But it's always about choice. So the universe is saying, when you choose union, the universe rearranges itself to support that in your situation. So we have to, when we choose it, everything else has to align. Our emotions have to align. So we have to get rid of all the emotions and thoughts that don't support union. You have to be physically ready for union. Like, you want to be healthy. You don't want to be worrying about your health. So if there are any health concerns, you want to get into alignment so that you're at your optimum best. So it's about choosing and being in alignment with your choice. Because I think what was happening for you, at least watching, you were denying the connection, but your emotions were union. And we do that stuff all the time. We're so sneaky like that as humans. We can pretend one thing, but really be about another thing. Gotta love us, you know. We're human. We still have that human tendencies. So making the choice, choosing, make the choice. The universe is saying you're gonna make the choice. And what I got, like, you're always gonna be tested. Is it twin flame or not? Is it love or not? Is it twin flame or soulmate? Is it twin flame or karmic? Is it twin flame or fame and fortune? Is it twin flame or ambition? Is it twin flame or my kids? Every day the universe is like, what are you gonna choose? And it's like that card that we had earlier where it was like yes or no. Every day the universe is like, okay, chop chop, what is it? Yes or no? And we do decide. Even by not deciding, I want to say, like, that's a no. I know. When we don't choose, we're choosing default, and so the universe chooses for us. So choose consciously, make that conscious choice. Because when we don't, the universe intervenes because we're stubborn. So I want to say that your choices is union. Your choices today are going to determine what happens to you tomorrow and next week, next month, next year. So if you're choosing union and you're aligning everything, your actions, your way of being, your thoughts, your emotions, when you're aligning them with union, then that's what's happening for you. But if you're choosing to stay in a situation that isn't union, that's okay too. It's no judgment. It's not right. It's not wrong. It just is. It's just a choice. So don't feel bad, but just own it. Just be like, okay, I know I'm blaming my twin flame, but I'm also not choosing. That's okay. But the universe is like still trying to like get you together. Okay, where are we for time? Okay. So that's what I have for you. But I see this Lover's card as, if you're not choosing union, the universe is choosing for you. But it always works out for you. It's always for you. It's not, the universe is not against you. The universe is for you because the universe loves you. The universe wants to support you. So you gotta let the universe support you. You gotta let the universe, and you gotta direct the universe. You gotta say, okay, I'm gonna open my heart. I'm gonna let you help me. Okay? I hope that was helpful. If not, at least entertaining somewhat today. Okay, so yes, please do message me to book your twin flame reading. I do have availability, surprisingly, this weekend. So yeah, because you're watching this, and if you'd like to book for this weekend, please do reach out. Again, first comes, first serve. So, you know, the first people that message me for this weekend, you will get your reading this weekend. Because again, usually I book 3 to 7 days out, like the turnaround time for availability. But I do have opening for you, availability for you for this weekend. So please do message me, and yeah, I'd be so honored to do your reading. Okay, so this reading is for, okay, first of all, let me end off by saying thank you for spending this time with me. I love each and every one of you. It is my desire to have each and every one of you in union. So again, if this guidance resonates, please follow me on my social media. Please comment the positive things that you get out of the reading, or what you're experiencing positively. Okay, you can message that below and then add that you'd like to be entered, and I will enter you into the reading. So again, thank you all so very much. I'm so proud of you and for how far you've come on your journey. I know it hasn't been easy. I know it feels like it's been forever, but you're not alone. You're not alone. I've been on this journey, I don't even want to say, because then you guys are just going to start crying for me. If I were to tell you how long I've been on this journey and how long I've been not waiting. I don't want to say that I've been waiting to be with my twin flame. Like, it feels like I'm waiting, but it's no, because I'm guided to do things too that are helping me come into union, that are helping me develop into the person that can sustain union. Because who I was when I first came across my twin flame, who I was then was not a person that could even handle unconditional love, forgiveness, compassion. I needed so much healing. I'm still working on my healing, but that's why, in a sense, I'm choosing not to be in union. I'm choosing to be separate from my twin flame, because I'm also meant to develop other things within myself, develop other gifts that the universe is telling me that I have to share. Okay, fine. But I do want union. I want union just like all of you. I want that for all of us. So it's a journey. It's not even the destination. It's about who we are becoming, that we are going to be so open and fulfilled that to experience pure heaven on earth in union, like the process to get there was really the prize. Because you're just going to appreciate union so much more because of the journey it took to get there. But we're doing it. We're doing it every day. We're doing our thing, even if it's running and chasing and all the other cycles. But you're doing great, and I'm proud of you. Okay? So be gentle with yourselves, love one another, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself, and your top priority. So pour love into you, because you deserve it, because you deserve to be in union. So thank you, and until next time, I'm wishing you all so much love and peace. Mwah, 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 mwah. Okay, Jordan S., this is your 1-card reading. Here we go. Messages for Jordan. Interesting. Interesting. Your twin flame wants to, wants you. But there are things that are holding your twin flame back. And if it weren't for those things, they'd be with you right this minute. So it's like your twin flame is saying, I'm here, but look, I've got my hands tied right now, but I'm facing you. I'm looking at you. And yeah, I'm looking at you in the eye. And your twin flame is saying, if I could travel back into time, I would, just to be with you. But I'm here. I keep seeing, like, I'm here. I'm here for you. Please know that. And these things that are holding your twin flame back, it's all like their perception, but it's not really holding them back. Because when you see like the rope around their wrists, they can easily just like just remove them. So they have the power to release themselves, whether it's fear, insecurity, release themselves from what's holding them back. But because twin flames are mirrors, whatever is holding them back is also holding you back. So your insecurity is holding you back. There's somewhere where you feel like you're not good enough. But you are. You are, Jordan. You are. You deserve your twin flame. And it's taken like this long for you to understand it, but it's taking you a bit to accept it, that you deserve it. Because a lot has happened in your life that made you feel like you didn't deserve love, whether that was, feeling rejected, feeling abandoned. Because your twin flame is ready to be with you, like right now. See how open this energy is? Your twin flame can be with you right now. But there's a part of you that can't accept it because you grew up thinking that you weren't lovable, or that you weren't deserving or worthy. Because your twin flame feels the same. So both of you have perceived obstacles that are keeping you like these. Both of you have this rope around you that's preventing you from being together. But you just gotta untie yourself and be together. I keep getting like going back in time. It's like your twin flame has traveled across time and space to find you. And they're ready for love. They've been like searching for you for so long, and they finally found you. And sorry, I'm just looking at a woodpecker in the tree. So your twin flame has been looking for you, traveled across time, space, distance to be with you, and is forever tied to you. But I'm also getting that it could be like, I'm here, I traveled all this way for you, but you're not ready? Like there's something on your end. Is it your situation? Is it your fear? Because it's like, yeah, it's like your twin flame is like pulled in two different directions, which could possibly very well mirror your situation. Like you're being pulled in different directions, like twin flame or not twin flame, or twin flame or someone else. So, but I'm getting like your twin flame is here for you. Your twin flame wants to be with you. Your twin flame wants to be with you now, but for some reason they're tied up or you're tied up. So it's very important, Jordan, to examine your own fears and insecurities and release them. Your inner child could be very, like, keeping your twin flame at bay, because your inner child doesn't want to be abandoned by you, doesn't want you to be abandoned by your twin flame, doesn't want your heart broken. So your inner child could be like putting on the brakes, even though, you know, your twin flame is showing up for you and available. Like, I'm just seeing twin flame available. Like, available, check. But then there's like, they're being held back because of your fears and insecurities. So really pour love, more love into you. Pour more love into your inner child. And if you're guided to do so, message me for the inner child healings. These healings are designed to target your specific inner child blocks and assist you in energetically releasing them, so it clears those blocks, clears a pathway to union, because your twin flame's right there. Like, I see this as your twin flame available, like at your door, like ready, but like they're tied up with the rope. They're tied up at the moment, but as soon as they just take off the rope, they're there for you. So the great thing is that when you heal, it heals the connection and it helps to heal your twin flame. So your twin flame wants this, loves you, is saying, I'm here. Like, that's what I keep hearing, seeing, feeling when I look at this card. Your twin flame keeps saying, I'm here. Where are you? I traveled. Like, he's wearing like a time travel, you know, something vest. He's like, I traveled all this way, and where are you? Like, you're late. We agreed to meet here. We agreed to meet here, Jordan, and where are you? So your twin flame is waiting for you. Your twin flame is waiting for you. Still waiting at that spot where you said you were going to meet. That's why I keep hearing, I'm here, where are you? Where are you? So hope that was helpful. I think that's all I could get out of this card. Like, your twin flame has completely surrendered to the connection. Like, your twin flame is in complete acceptance that it's you, and that there's no one else for you but them. So thank you so much, Jordan, for entering. Please do message me if this resonates to book your personal twin flame reading. Again, I do have availability this weekend, surprisingly. So again, first come, first serve. Whoever messages me first to book will get their reading this weekend. So again, I want to thank you so very much. Really hope this was helpful. You are meant for union. You just got to untie yourselves, clear the blockages, come into alignment, and union is yours. So again, thank you so very much. And until next time, I am wishing you so much love and peace.